freestyle. I'm going off the dome. Ready for my close-up? Good looking. Let me tell you, get more bookings. Oh, that'd be nice. Giving me tips, tools, and advice. Yeah, you're gonna get them, hon. You're gonna sit back, listen to Mark Simpson. Whoa, having a blast. Gonna get it on the Bruce Lee podcast. Bruce Lee like Bruce Lee, cause it's so hard and the T is loose leaf. Making up those rhymes, don't write it, just do it loosely. If you want my respect, you better put direct. Here are the words in the podcast, that's what comes next.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome everybody. As you are coming in, do me a massive favor here. Can you just, on the live video, if you can just go to the bottom of the live video on your phone and just tap that love heart emoji button as many times as possible. Say hello to everybody and thank the ambassadors as well. So many good questions that have come in over the past 24 hours, and the ambassadors have helped massively to make sure you are always in the right place, making sure you've got the right information. This week has been really interesting in terms of seeing how all of you are adapting to the new technology, the new AI, the new ChatGPT, and all of the things. So again, it's been amazing to see. Give yourselves all that little pat on the back because it has been fantastic to see. And thank you so much for everybody that has taken part throughout the duration of this week. If there are people that you know that should be in here, please do tag them in the comments. We are going to be going live for 30 minutes. This is our daily live. We've got one more left tomorrow, which is great. And hopefully by the end of this week, you will feel much more comfortable with everything ChatGPT, with everything AI, and all the things around it as well. Now we are going to get started with Spin the Wheel as we do every single day. What I need for you to do, and you've got 1 minute to do this, give me your lucky number between 1 and 10. Yesterday, Gideon won, and he won a fantastic one-on-one call with Zach, Melissa Forrest, which is going to help him with co-hosting, which is great. And today's prize, we've got another fantastic prize for everybody as well that I'll tell you about in a second. So it's good to see so many of you in here today. So many of you are joining us and rejoining us back again. Hello to everybody. Let me just very quickly, before we move on, walk you through something that we left you with yesterday. And I know a lot of you are busy, but we've done a very special Thursday social media. So yesterday I gave a call to arms. Yesterday I walked you through the future of AI and why everybody needs to act now by putting the prices up on the OTAs and keeping the best rate book direct, of course. And it was cool to see so many of you taking action in the special Thursday social. So if you don't know what this is where you can come in and put in the post that you did on whatever forum it was, and you can paste it in here and we'll all come together to spread the word of it. It's called the Special Thursday Social. So please do come and join in if you haven't done so already. You can do it at any point over the next, let's say 12, 24 hours. That's really no problem. We can all keep up together. Also as well, if you don't know what I'm talking about with the post and whatnot, please do go back and rewatch yesterday. I set the challenge and the homework of going onto social media, using ChatGPT and putting together some copy that will explain why it is best to book direct and what you are doing. Because this now is all about educating your guests. My goal, as I mentioned yesterday, is to help 1 million hosts cut down on their over-reliance and educate these hosts so that in turn, you can educate your guests. And this is how we are going to get the attention of the OTAs. Today, what I'm going to do in today's training is I'm showing you exactly what Boostly is doing to get the attention of the OTAs. And I'm excited to show that to all of you. But before we go ahead and do that, let's go ahead and do Spin the Wheel. Again, a massive thank you to all of the ambassadors, Liam, Melanie, Tracy and Gert. It's been fantastic to have your help this week. I couldn't do it without you. But also as well to the other Team Boostly members that I see so much in the group and just helping other people. It's one of my favorite things that I've created in the last 7 years with Boostly is the community that is behind the business now. And you know, there's over 1,000 members of Team Boostly. If you are a member of Team Boostly, just leave a hashtag Team Boostly in the comments so I can see you all here with us. what I love about the group and Team Boostly and the community is that collectively there's over 10,000 years worth of hospitality experience. And whenever there's a question asked and somebody jumps in and gives that help and guidance, you know that it's fantastic. So again, Sharon and Safa and Paul, Lizzie and everybody that I can see who's been active and giving help and advice, really, really do appreciate it. All right, let's do this, shall we? Let's go ahead and do Spin the Wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Spin the Wheel app. Let me go and jump. I need to go into here first. I'm going to come into here. So here we are. Right. Okay, so you got 10 seconds to do this. Give me a number between 1 and 10 seconds, and then I will go ahead and I will spin this wheel. So you've got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as always this week, I feel like I need to say this every night, but if the number spins and it hits your number that you guessed, that doesn't mean that you automatically win. Okay? It just means that you can then need to send me a message on Instagram at Boostly UK and just say, hey Mark, I was Thursday's lucky number, whatever it may be. What I do is after this, I go and get all the boys to sleep, and then I come down and I'll just take all the names. I'll check everybody to make sure you've only entered once, and I'll put all your names into a hat, and I'll pull one out. It probably will be this hat tonight, and I'll just get in contact with you, just like Gideon did last night. Okay, so make sure you go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and spin this wheel. We've had a 5, we've had a 4, and we've had a 3. If this is 2, six. So we've had 5, 4, 3, and 6 this week. So I definitely have seen a 6. I definitely have seen a 6 in there. So if you were lucky number 6, you know what to do. Jump over right now into the land of Instagram. Go ahead and send me a message if you could be so kind to do that, and just say, hey Mark, I was Thursday's lucky number 6. Now, if you have not won, never fear. If you have not got the lucky number, we're going to do it tomorrow night. So let me just tell you what the prize is today, actually. So today's prize is really cool. So one of the things that I've been talking about a lot within the Team Boostly, and we've been doing a 90-day boot camp at the moment. We had an amazing person called Rose Tipka come on to our 90-day online boot camp, and we were talking about influencer marketing. And Rose has created a fantastic way of reaching out to bloggers, Instagrammers, TikTokers, YouTubers, and she's found a foolproof way of doing it. And she's implemented it into her business with amazing success. And she's got like such a step-by-step way of doing this. And she has said that whoever wins this prize today, she will book in with a one-on-one Zoom call and walk you through her process and give you help and guidance on how you can do it as well. And I haven't talked about influencer marketing this week. I do save it for obviously the Boostly community, the Team Boostly community. But it is so effective in terms of boosting direct bookings. It's such a great avenue and not many people do it. So it's a really, really good one. And Rose has got a field-proof rate and you will win that. So lucky number 6, send me that message and who knows, you may get that Zoom call. And also as well, fellow author of Hospitable Host. So if you've got a Hospitable Host, if you know what that book is, fellow author on there. Okay, right. So what I want to do today and what I want to do in this session is obviously this week is all about AI, all about direct bookings, all about boosting your bookings and how we can utilize this technology. So what I wanted to do in today's session is I wanted to walk you through exactly what Boostly is doing to help get the attention of the OTAs. I talked about it last night, and let me just quickly move over to this screen right here. This is the danger, okay? So the danger is that by 2030, the prediction is 80% of all bookings will be made via an OTA. And an even crazier stat is that by 2025, so by the end of next year, the prediction is that Airbnb is going to take up 60% of the whole market. Now, if that happens, that is going to be bad for us, the hosts, because the more power one platform has, then the worse it becomes for the whole industry, specifically if you are somebody who is reliant on Airbnb. So let me just quickly ask, and I wasn't planning on doing this, but let me just quickly ask. In the comments right now, whatever you are tuning in from, just go to just open up your phone, open up your computer. In the comments of the video that you're watching, let me know what percentage of your bookings come from the OTAs. So it's either 0, which is great, or it could be 50-50, or you could be over 70% of the OTAs. Just let me know. Now, the reason why I ask, and the reason why this is a thing, is that if you've got over, let's just say 70% of your reservations are coming in from an online travel agent, or from, let's just say Airbnb, one of online travel agent, and you are basically running the risk of at any point in time that third party, that OTA, dictating your business and dictating your rules. And at the moment, it may not be a problem, and it never is a problem until it is. And unfortunately, over the last 7 years, I've seen so many situations where people have booked a call with us, or people have reached out a message and just said, my listing has dropped off the rankings. I'm not seen by anybody. It's not getting bookings, or my listing's being suspended for X, Y, and Z, and it's become an issue. And so the reason why we do all of this is, like I say, our goal, our mission is to help 1 million hosts cut down on our over-reliance on Airbnb and the OTAs. We ultimately want to get a seat at the table at these big boys, these big seats filled by the OTAs, to try and get a host present in their decision-making. Because otherwise the fear is that if this industry does go down the route where Airbnb are dominating it, there's nothing stopping them putting the prices up, the commissions up, giving less, data to us, the host, and putting in more things that just puts blockers in the way. The tide is definitely turning. I do see the sentiment moving away from Airbnb. I do see more hosts complaining about it and wanting to do something about it, which is great, because this week in itself, we've had so many people interested. We've had so many people tuning in every night. We've had our most ever people tuning in, and it shows to me that people and hosts now really want to do something about it when it comes to boosting their bookings. So what exactly is Boostly doing moving forward? Well, first and foremost, I'm very happy to report that over the last year, as you can see on this the screen right now, over the last year, Boostly has generated nearly $20 million of direct bookings for our clients and our members. And that is all from only 384 websites, which is great. So basically, when it says 384 websites, we have got a very special piece of software and technology that means that we can link all of our websites that we create into the property management software tools. And those PMSs are, Guesty, Hostfully, Hostway, Smoobu, Hospitable, Uplisting, Owners, you name it, we can connect to them. And we've got these special connections that nobody else can have. So you can't build this yourself. We've taken years to do this, to create the relationships and the partnerships with them. But what it means is that we can track every single booking that is coming in via our website. And bearing in mind, this doesn't include phone calls. This doesn't include emails or Instagram or social media messages. This is tracked bookings from your Boostly websites that's going to our members and our clients, which is fantastic. Now, this looks great, and we are so proud of this. But if we are going to get the attention of the online travel agents, we need this number to be bigger. And we also need this number to be bigger. And I would love for this number to be bigger as well. Like, we're averaging £40,000 per revenue per website, which is great. But we need it to be bigger. So this is what we're doing about it. So number one, the big goal is that we want to get 1,000 live websites out there. And I know that if we can get that to 1,000, then this is going to happen. We want to get this number to £100 million in direct bookings. Now, when we can get that to 9 figures, this is when we're going to start to get the proper attention of the OTAs, because my goal is to go together under a force, under the Team Boostly force, and go out to the OTAs and say, hey, we come as partners. We want to be treated like partners. You've got to pay attention to us because we know what we're doing. Because the problem is at the moment, because we're all doing this so fragmented and not together, they don't think or believe that hosts know how to generate their own bookings. But this is what I'm so excited about by this new technology that's coming, because over the course of this week, I've seen people to create poems in literally seconds and post it out on their social media. I've seen people craft together posts that are so beautifully put together that it would take hours to do normally, but we've been able to do it in seconds. The tools and the technology that is coming down the line with Adept and some other things that I'm going to show you before we finish this week means that hosts and small business owners are going to have the power and the capability and the technology that these big, huge companies that have got millions in funding have. And this is why I believe that if we can get this to 1,000, if we can get this to 100 million, the OTAs will pay attention to us. But we need more people to join to be part of that. So what I want to do is just quickly show you what we're doing. And I'm going to give an opportunity for everybody to book in a personal one-on-one demo at the end of this. And for those that do, I've got something special to say thank you for taking part in this training this week. Now, first and foremost, who is Boostly for? So Boostly is for hosts who understand consistency and time are key to growth, AKA do the dishes. I spoke about this the other night. Do the dishes, hashtag do the dishes. Somebody please give me a hashtag do the dishes in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. Want to play long game to achieve long-term success. There's no get rich quick schemes here. We all know that if you're going to build a business that is going to be successful, it takes hard work and it takes consistency to do so. And it is a long-term game. For those of you that are looking for a get rich quick scheme, this is not the one. Go and look on YouTube somewhere. I'm sure you'll find one. And are active in implementing any information or training given. I don't know if you've noticed this, but I love action takers. I adore when people see some training, get some information, and can implement it into their business. And again, everything that I show and showcase with you isn't something that's going to take hours. It can take minutes. And this is the whole point, is that I totally understand. Listen, life is busy. An hour ago, I had a 9-month-old strapped to my chest while I was putting the finishing touches to everything that I wanted to show you this evening. Life is busy. Things get thrown in your way. Road bumps happen all the time. But if those that manage to just get shit done are the ones that at the end of the day will succeed, which is great. And I want every single one of you to be with us at Team Boostly along that journey. Now, who is Boostly not for? Because Boostly isn't for everybody, I totally get that and I totally understand and I'm totally cool with it. But there are people out there that this is not their main gig. They could have 4 or 5 things going on. You're literally part of this training this week, or you've been watching these videos, or you watch me just because you're interested, or, this isn't going to be like your main thing that you want to do. You've got 3 or 4 things happening at once, and your short-term rental is just a side product of that. It's not your main thing. You're a hobbyist host, which is absolutely cool. But Boostly isn't for you. I want people to be part of Boostly where this is your main thing. This is your main goal, your main mission that you want to be in for the long haul. Also as well, Boostly isn't for people that just want to plug and play and hope it brings in bookings. So you literally, you create a website or you start a listing on Airbnb and just cross your fingers and go, right, I'm going to be reactive and I hope this brings in bookings. I want people who are proactive, okay? And also as well, people who aren't accepting to change and accept an uptake in their direct bookings. We've done this many, many times now. All of the Boostly training is CPT accredited by a governing body in the UK. It works. And the people that come into Boostly who are just going to go, no, I'm not going to change. I'm not going to do your training. I just want to get direct bookings. It's not going to work. Okay, which is cool. Now, if you're in that right-hand side, that's absolutely fine. But if you're in the left-hand side, this is who this next bit is for. So we have got the Boostly Bookings Booster. In the past, we had a mixture of 2 things. We had DIY websites and we had done for you websites. The DIY websites was a totally lighter package, and it was basically, we would give you a template, we would give you like a skeleton, and it was up to you to fill in the bones. The reason why this number is only 384, and not higher is because we have got over 450 DIY light websites still not live. And, you know, I've spent a lot of time over these last 6 months going, well, how can we get this number higher? How can we get this to 100 million? How are we going to do this? And I've come to realize that if we're going to get there, we need to take away the DIY, the light. We need to just go all in on the done for you. So what I've done behind the scenes is we've hired so many more developers. We've hired so many more project managers. We've hired copywriters. We've hired support staff. We've now got over 44 members of the Boostly team behind the scenes. So it means that now every single new project that we take on, it is 100% done for you, because I know that by doing this, we're going to get more of these websites live. An average at the moment is a 6-week build time, which is fantastic. So 100% done for you. And the even newer cool thing is that you don't even need a property management software to start. In the past, if somebody had booked a call with us and they didn't have a property management software tool, we would cancel the call. And upon reflection, it's like one of those things like, what are we doing? Like the main people that we help are people between 1 and 20 properties. So management companies, owner-based properties, arbitrage properties, whatever the model that you are doing, 1 to 20 is who we work with best. And now you don't even need a property management software tool to get going with Boostly. We can help you regardless, which is great. And I'm really excited for that, because I know we can help so much more. The other new features. So of course, we are one of the first in the whole industry, and definitely one of the first website designers in the world to enable ChatGPT into our websites. So if you want to create a blog, we have got ChatGPT built into it, into our back end of our Boostly sites. So all you need to do is go, please create a blog about X, and you'll have a blog within seconds. If you want to do X or Y or Z on your website, ChatGPT is there on your Boostly site to do this for you. We've also got brand new, as of last month, a brand new booking engine. And I'll show you that in a second. But now, let me just go over now and show you. But now when you go onto the Boostly booking engine, the map and the booking experience rivals and looks very similar to Airbnb. So as you can go through, you've got the ultimate trust of the future potential guest, because it looks like Airbnb. But the beauty of it is every single listing that on here is yours. So it doesn't matter if you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 properties or more. Every single one of these websites, listings that appear on there is yours. And also the cool thing that we have as well is we have a brand new booking part where, as the guest is beginning their booking process, you've got a nice little personalized message that pops up that introduces you, the business, your phone number, but also we ask for the guest to introduce themselves as well, with name, last name, email, phone number. So you're collecting the guest data right at the start of the booking process. So if for whatever reason the guest doesn't complete the booking on the first visit, then you collect their data so you can send them emails to get them back later on, which is really cool. And the final thing, which we've got new, which is a brand new tool that we have, is Zapier integration. So if you're a Zapier fan, if you use Zapier, you'll love that tool. We've also got new amazing tools on the way that we can literally build now in days instead of months. Things like shop integration. We're looking to integrate with Superhog, which is guest and host protection, and also Price Labs as well. So we've got all of these cool things coming. And I'm really excited, because at the end of the day, with all of these cool things coming, I know that we can get this closer to 1,000, which means we're going to get this closer to 100 million sooner rather than later. So if that sounds good, I've got something special. So for everybody that has been part of the training this week, I've got a super special challenge offer, and it is only available for the next 24 hours. So you will get a 5% discount on the normal price. And I can show you where you can go look for the pricing in a second. Plus, you will get access to the 90-day online bootcamp, which is in 2024. That in itself costs £2,000. So you're going to get that thrown in as just being a thank you from me for being part of this week, because I've had such a good time. Now, it is only available for those who book a demo in the next 24 hours. Now, that doesn't mean you have to sign up in the next 24 hours. It just means you have to book a call. So to book a call, is simple. Go to boostly.co.uk. So this page will load up /call. If someone could put that link in the chat for me, that would be fantastic. So you come in, it'll ask you how many properties that you have and where you are in the world. Click on submit. It'll take you through to the next page. And let's just say you can book a call for tomorrow here. Put in your first name, last name, email, phone number, how many properties, answer these questions. Now, this is the important one. When it says, how did you discover Boostly? You have to put in AI training. Now, the reason why you have to put this in is that when you speak to a member of our team, they'll know that you've come from this training and that you qualify for the special offer. Now, like I said, you don't have to sign up in the next 24 hours. All you have to do is to book a call before 7 p.m. UK time on the 23rd of June. So if you go ahead and book your call, say on Saturday or Sunday, it'll be too late because this offer has expired, because I want to make sure everybody who is an action taker this week who wants to go ahead and improve their direct bookings, get to 65% direct bookings, is for you. So you can go ahead and book a call for any day next week. But like I said, you just got to make sure you book a call before the end of tomorrow. And I'll send a little reminder via email as well, and you'll be able to qualify for this. Now, if you want to wait and sign up, book a call for later on, that is absolutely fine. But it just means that these special challenge offers won't be there. Okay. So then, really important. We've only got limited spots. Book your demo in, boostly.co.uk/call, mention AI training, and you'll get all these cool things. And we can have a proper one-on-one chat with you. The reason being is that you may have additional questions. You want to know how it works for you, and X and Y and Z. Obviously as well, it's not just a website. One of the other things that we do is we've got the Boostly Academy training, just like I mentioned, 80 hours worth of training. And as you can imagine, we've got a lot of new training in there, all about AI, all about influencers, all about medium-term rental strategies, and everything else that you can imagine. Google Analytics, SEO, Instagram, and everything else in between. So that is what Boostly is doing in the industry. I'm really looking forward to speaking to you, as many people as possible, and welcoming many people, because at the end of the day, as soon as we get this to 100 million, then we're going to get the press releases going out. We're going to get the attention. And then once we get the attention of the OTAs, that is when we're going to start to be able to make a difference. So big goals ahead for 2024 and 2025. Like I say, my goal is to make sure that direct bookings the OTA bookings isn't this number. I want to make sure that direct bookings is on the up and up, so that we can keep our businesses in control, and then the OTAs are working for us and not the other way round. Okay. Tomorrow, let me just finish off. Before we finish off today, let me talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow, I've got something very special planned. I've been reaching out to everybody that I know in the industry, all of the vendors and the people that you are using on the day-to-day. And I've been asking them this week, what are they doing to adapt to the world of AI? Because these are the tools that you're using on the day-to-day. So whatever PMS you're using, or pricing software tool that you're using, or X or Y or Z. And I've been able to get updates from loads of them. So tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to showcase with you what they are doing to adapt to AI and how it's going to impact you, which is amazing. And I'm going to leave you with tomorrow a tool and a resource that you are going to absolutely love. Now, if you have any questions about Boostly, all you have to do is head over to boostly.co.uk. Super simple. All of the information's on there. I did mention about pricing, so let me just quickly show you that before we leave. Let me go ahead and share my screen. If you go to boostly.co.uk, go to pricing, you'll be able to see exactly how much it will cost for you. Just select the currency of your choice, and then you can scroll up, depends on how many properties you are. So you can figure out that, and you can also schedule your call directly from there as well. Right, everybody, I'm going to let you go for this evening. I'm really excited of what's going to be happening next in this industry. Like I say, I really believe that what we've created at Boostly is going to be at the forefront of it, and I would love to invite as many of you as possible to join us in on this journey, so we can make sure that the OTAs are working for us and not the other way around. If you want to find out any examples of our websites or anything like that, just head to boostly.co.uk. It's all of the information is on there, and I will be back tomorrow. The homework for today is simple. If you haven't yet done the homework from Wednesday, which is putting your social media post up, then go ahead and do that. So go and use ChatGPT to talk about your prices. Go to your PMS of choice and put your prices up to your OTAs, and then go online and talk about it. And then come back into our group here, post a link in, and then we'll all actively share it and spread the word and help us all go viral. All right, everybody, have a fantastic evening. Have a fantastic morning. Have a fantastic afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And we'll be back here tomorrow for the finale. If you did spin the wheel and you were that lucky number 6, make sure you send me an Instagram message, and we'll be back tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Ta-ta. Thank you very much.
This is a freestyle. I'm going off the dome. Ready for my close-up? Good looking. Let me tell you, get more bookings. Oh, that'd be nice, giving me tips, tools and advice. Yeah, you're gonna get them, hon. You're gonna sit back, listen to Mark Simpson. Whoa, having a blast. Gonna get it on the Boostly podcast. Boostly like Bruce Lee, cause it's so hard and the T is loose leaf. Making up those rhymes, don't write it, just do it loosely. If you want my respect, you better put direct. Here are the words in the podcast